Real quick, what you think the end of Loki's gonna be? Tell me right now, what do you think Loki's gonna end with? How does Loki end?
I think Loki will end up being a flat-out hero. I think that they're building him towards that.
Who's controlling the TVA?
I don't know.
You think it's like a Loki all along? You think it's
another variant?
Yeah, like another version of him doing all this.
No, I don't.
No? That's too easy.
That's too obvious.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's why I think it's too obvious. It'd be like
that's too obvious.
They pandering to the easy money if they doing that. I feel like I want it to be Kang the Conqueror because it's like, yo, that guy.
That's what I would assume. Yeah, because he deals with time. It will be a proper setup, especially because he's gonna be in the movies already. So it's like, yeah, I think everything they're doing, Multiverse of Madness and the time setup, the TVA, I think that all can play into King the Conqueror. That's how you set up your new big bad in the MCU. Definitely. Like the fact that because they did that for Thanos. Thanos had his presence was known since Avengers 1. Since they always was they didn't know who the enemy was, but you already know his presence was there. Anytime an Infinity Stone was mentioned, had to do with Thanos. That's the story. Right. I think that's what they're doing again. They're just kind of rehashing the same formula. Time. Anytime you mention time and multiverse and all that stuff, that's King the Conqueror. He does that. So if it's anybody, it will be King the Conqueror. However, if it's another time variant, that's gonna bring the show down a little bit for me because that's just too damn obvious. Like the big villain is another fucking Loki.
That's like the easy.
Another Loki. Nah, come on, man.
It might just like it was Agatha all along. It was Loki.
Right? Yeah.
It might just do that.
Nah.
And then maybe at the end, if you do that, just at the end, give me a post-credit scene where it's like you got to show me. Thanos did the chair swivel. You got to show me Kang the Conqueror on the chair swivel or something.
Word.
But I think, like you said, it'd be it's a dead giveaway if they do that. I think it might be coming. They got a Loki season 2, so they're gonna probably set up somebody else as a bigger big bad.
But wasn't Loki supposed to be like a Satan or something like that in one of the comics? Like he's supposed to be like a kind of a Satan type character, like a devil.
The Loki.
One of the variants. Yeah. As one of the variants.
Yeah, so there's all types of different Loki variants, and that's what's crazy too. Like one of the theories could be imagine the whole reason for the TVA is to just pick up Lokis.
Yeah.
But just Lokis, because Lokis are the ones that have the capability of messing up this sacred timeline. So everybody in there is a version of a Loki.
Right. I think every Loki, the thing about all of them, they all had a little bit of good in them. All of them to an extent. They all had passive qualities that make them human.
Right.
I think if they did go that route and made it a variant, it'll be the one Loki who has no redeeming qualities. Is straight evil
the worst.
Like how would Loki turn out if he never got adopted by the Asgardians?
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. Or if he's just stayed a frost giant, or like or if he took over and became king of his world.
Right.
I feel like that's
frost how Loki,
frost giant Loki. I feel like if they was to do anything, it'll be that. But I still won't take a Loki seriously as a variant being the big bad of the show.
I'll tell you like this. Well, the guy that's making this show, guy that also wrote Multiverse of Madness, is he was a writer on Rick and Morty. So Rick and Morty does the whole multiverse
time thing,
infinite Ricks, right? So it's like in the eye of that, infinite Lokis with infinite possibilities. You got the best superhero, right? Avengers Loki, but then you got the worst Loki. And so maybe there's a version of Loki at the end of time. I think it is it's a cheap one, but it's like, like you said, it does pave into the argument. It's like no one's 100% good and no one's 100% bad. It's really just, your background.